Hi everyone, my name is Rebecca Wizer and I'm the current head of clothing for the Purdue Band Department. And I'm going to go ahead and take you up to the clothing office where we will meet up with Jim and we'll show you around the office. Nope, not this floor. Or this one. Not quite yet. Almost there. And the place we've been waiting for, the clothing office.
Hey.
Hi, Jim.
Hello, come on in to your office.
Oh, there you go.
Are you out of breath?
Yeah, it doesn't get any easier.
It doesn't. So who do we have here?
Hey, I'm Allison. I'm one of the clothing officers. This
So
is
what
my
do-
office hour.
And so what do you do during your office hours, Alice?
Well, right now, I'm working on homework, but usually if there's something that we need to do around here, you know, we get it done during our office hour, like putting away some jackets or something like that.
So how long are you here when you're in office hours?
Usually about 2 hours for me.
Okay.
Normal hours about 1 hour.
Okay, good. Well, do you have your breath back yet? Or do we need to give you some more time?
I think we're good.
Okay, let's walk around here a little bit. Actually, why don't we stop right here because the lighting is good. And tell me, Rebecca, your hometown is?
Greenwood, Indiana.
Okay, so how far, not being an Indiana person, and others that might be watching this or not either, how far is that from Purdue?
It's about an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes, about 20 minutes south of Indianapolis.
Okay, and how did you get started in music?
I started with dance actually, not with music. I mean, it is type of music, but started with dance when I was about 3 years old, and then I picked up piano when I was 6.
Okay.
So.
And then after the piano?
I went back to dance for a little bit, and
Did you?
then in middle school I picked up the clarinet, and that's what I play today.
All right. And why Purdue? How'd you pick Purdue University versus whatever else?
Well, my mom went to Purdue, and she had a really good experience here. And I just knew it was a good school. I knew I wanted to go into science of some sort, and I knew they had a good program.
So your major is?
I started out as genetics, but right now I am a pre-medical.
And what year are you now?
I am a junior this year.
A junior. So and is this your, third year in the All-American Marching Band?
Yes.
Have you played in any of the other ensembles?
I do play in concert band during the spring, but that's about it. Do marching band and concert band.
Yeah. And you're the clothing head. Were you in clothing last year?
Yes, I was. I started clothing actually my freshman year.
Okay.
With Jason Malati.
Okay. Why don't we do a quick tour of what you got up here and you can explain to people what goes on in a clothing office.
Well, right now, since we're in the middle of both concert season and marching season, a lot of our inventory is really low. So I'll kind of explain where things would be if they were in here.
Sure.
Generally, these would be full with braids, which is what the marching band members
The ones
wear
down
on
here in the bottom?
Yeah, these are some of the ones that we didn't want to issue because they weren't as pretty. But yeah, these are generally full to the very, very top with braids, and we issue those out with the uniforms, and the band members hold on to those until the end of the season.
And you'll show us the braids on one of the uniforms over here.
We actually do not have them on.
Oh, you don't? Okay.
But I'll show you where they would go.
Sure, sure.
Okay. We do kind of do minor repairs for hats and stuff, which all of our hat repairs and stuff are in here. We have bird holders to put the birds in. We have the P, which is our signature for our hats. Those will go on there. And we also have the things that go on the very
On the hat, yeah.
Yeah. But we do also have some not so pretty ones that we don't issue anymore.
Oh,
but we
because
can't
they're-
exactly get rid of them because they'll end up on someone from Breakfast Crew.
Yeah, they'll end up on eBay or something.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. When you say the birds, now there might be people watching this that don't know what that is.
Okay, those are plumes. The big fluffy white things that we have on our hats, those are called what we call birds or plumes.
Yeah, okay.
So, yep.
So, good.
Okay. Generally, these are all full with marching band raincoats. Those are also issued out with all the uniforms. They hold on to them, and whenever the directors say that we need them or we have a rainy day, they take them with them to the game or wherever we're going to kind of protect the uniforms.
And your desk must be right here.
Well, anybody's desk. Can
Oh,
do
anybody's
that.
desk,
Yeah,
okay.
generally anybody uses that. Okay, I'll kind of try and speak louder since that's a little loud. We do share this with the Hall of Music, so all the electric for the big hall is
Sure,
right there.
sure.
Right here we have all the Golden Silks things. We have the Purdue pregame jackets that they wear, and then these are actually their old uniforms. We cannot get rid of them yet. They just recently got new ones, and they hold on to those until the end of the year, which then they give them back to us, and we deal with those up here.
Okay.
So, and then back here we come to the marching band uniforms. Generally, this entire thing is full with marching band coats and pants. Pants are back there, coats are up here. When they come up to get them issued, we have a database, we look them up, and we kind of try and get them in a size where they don't look like they're all scrunched up or in a big balloon. So.
Now, are these then are extras that you don't need right now?
Yes, these are extras that we do not need right now. We have the entire band issued their uniforms, and they hold on to them.
So you have what 300 and whatever 30 or 40 in the music in the block.
actual core, yeah.
Yeah. And so how many extra uniforms do you have up here? Would you say?
I would say probably about 60
Okay.
extra uniforms right now. So if something seriously goes wrong during game day, we can come back up here, issue them something if the seamstress for dry cleaning is not able to fix them.
Something that people might not be familiar with is what you call emergency clothing.
Okay, emergency clothing, which the assistant head for this year is Johanna Smith. JoJo Smith is what we like to call her. During the game, she has safety pins, scissors, thread. She fixes anything that can be immediately fixed during game day, since a lot of times we cannot actually make it back to Elliott and fix things. So she'll do a temporary fix for the game, and then when they send them in, they'll hopefully get fixed.
So
that's
you're
what she does.
prepared for things if they go wrong. That's really cool.
Oh yes.
Yeah,
Oh yes.
you bet.
So.
Wow. So do you replace some of these uniforms every year? How does that work?
Not every year. Every other year we will order marching band uniforms, and on the other years we'll order actually tuxedos.
Okay.
This year was a tuxedo year, and this next year will be a marching band year, and we'll be ordering those.
So then you psycho out the uniforms that are really looking tired.
Yes, yes. We're
what-
actually already in the process of doing that, so we can get ready to get some new ones.
So what would be worn out in a uniform? What causes it to? Just show us on
There
one of
are
them.
a couple. There's one in here that was really bad. That I
Really sad looking.
Here we go. Okay. A bad uniform would have broken stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
And a lot of times they'll be discolored on the P. Sometimes they'll look even silver. And then this just looks relatively dirty. It should be more of a cream color, not of like a brown green color.
And I see over here, even on the sleeve, you have some.
And the patch is looking very threadbare. So this
Yeah.
is probably one that we would actually send out to dead storage and then eventually to go get destroyed.
Yeah.
So.
So you don't sell these on eBay?
No, we do not.
Well, good for
The
you.
most that we ever would do is give them to an alumni for like a donation, or when we would like to raise money. I know last year for homecoming, Courtney Esch, the alumni
And donor relations,
donor
yeah.
relations, she came up here and asked us. She got the okay from Jay, and we gave her a couple jackets, and we were able to auction them off.
Well,
So-
good.
Yep.
So what are these hats doing? Are they extras also?
Yeah, these are extras, which this is missing a pin, which I can actually show you how to fix that if need be.
So that's when that first cabinet we were in, where you had all the hat repair
Yeah.
stuff.
These are all the extra ones. They are sorted by size. The smallest ones are back there in the corner, and it slowly gets bigger and bigger as we go that way. So as you see, most people have a medium-sized head. No really large ones or really small ones.
And these ones back here are the smaller, did you say?
These are the smaller ones. Yes, these are probably about 6 3/4 and 7 inches around, which is.
And especially where the
just
girls have to put all their hair up into the hat, they need a bigger size hat.
Yes, they do. Especially for the girls with a lot longer hair. Like I actually have really long hair, and I have to get a size bigger so that I can actually fit all my hair up in
Sure,
there.
sure.
So, besides marching uniforms, though, we do tuxedos. Only the wind ensemble and the 2 orchestras get them. We also have a database for that, and they're sized like regular tuxedos. And we have the pants, the shirts, and the jackets. And then we do have a cabinet over here that has vests and bow ties. But it's really loud over there, so I don't know if you'd like to go back there because you probably would not be able to hear.
Sure, no, we'll
So.
pass on that.
Yeah.
So what is the little Chinese hat you have up here on the top?
We like to have a little fun up in the clothing office. I don't know if you saw up there. We have a lot of random things in here, a lot of older things. So
Okay.
I believe this is from a
Show?
percussion show. I
think
believe.
so. I kind of remember that.
Yeah, they're a percussion show, and I mean everything clothing related or uniform related, it gets put up here. So
Okay.
we sometimes you'll come up and you'll have someone in a Chinese hat or in an old golden girl cloak.
And they'll be
So,
working here.
Yep.
So you have, looks like up here you have some older uniforms, or what are those way up there?
We actually have a lot of archived old uniforms. This actually is a complete drum major uniform with the boots, the hat, and everything. I believe it's from, it says late 50s, early 60s. It's a full uniform, so it's actually really valuable, and they ask us
Sure.
to keep it up here since it's under lock and key.
Sure.
I don't know about these. I believe these are old bandsman uniforms.
Okay.
And then we also have old silks for the guard, and like I was talking about, the old Golden Girl cloak. It's a lot thicker than the one that the Golden Girl has now, and a
Oh,
lot
for sure.
shinier.
Yeah.
So, but we have ones for silver twins and everything.
Hmm.
So, yeah.
And how about directors? You have like the directors' hats? Are those what are up there?
Yeah, these are old directors' hats. They just actually got new ones this year, so we retired a couple. So this is one that was just retired. They all got new ones. So this is actually, they take good care of their uniforms.
I'll bet they do.
They're really good about that. And we also have some of their extra jackets. These signify their rank. Jay has 4, I believe Pam has 3, Ishba 2 and Max 1, or switch around the last 2.
Sure.
Then we also have winter jackets for them when it gets cold.
Okay.
So, yeah, and then of course we have all of our hangers because we live off of those.
I'll bet you do.
Yeah, and then back here in the corner we do have our limited number of drum major uniforms.
Yeah, they wear the white pants.
Yes, they do. This is actually the prototype that they sent in to get the new uniforms because all 3 drum majors got new uniforms this year. But we do have a limited number, so sometimes it's hard to get them fitted correctly.
I bet it would be.
Yeah. So, but
Wow, you've got a lot going on here.
yeah. Besides issuing, we do also do various projects throughout the year. Allison and Alyssa Messino are my assistant heads for special projects. So they're going to be cleaning out dead storage for me, and they're going to be organizing the raincoats as well. And then also I said Joe Smith is the assistant head of game day. And then I have one more for dry cleaning, and that is Macy McFall. She takes care of all of the dry cleaning, pickup, drop off, and payment.
Oh, that's an interesting subject. How often do you dry clean these uniforms?
After every game, we do offer dry cleaning, unless there's a scheduled mishap, which after the game for October break, we only had a couple people and specific people turn in there.
So the students climb all those stairs, bring their uniform up here?
No, it's done underneath the stairs. It's generally done in room 30, but this year there's a piano lesson in room 30. So we do them underneath the stairs right when you come into Elliott.
Sure.
They drop them off. We put them in an electronic database and send
And
them
then they are
out.
brought back and they pick them up
On
before the
Thursday.
game. So
It's a
after
correct
every time they wear them, they
Unless-
could, unless they choose not to.
Yeah, which we prefer that they do, because sometimes they get a little stinky.
I've seen some that are a little wrinkled on a few occasions.
Yeah, that means they're not hanging them up, Benjamin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but so we
Well,
take all that as well.
I'd hate to have your dry cleaning bill. I don't know how much that would be.
It's kind of hefty, but
I'll bet it is.
it's it's a necessity to keep us looking good and
Sure.
looking professional.
Well, it looks like you have to spend a lot of time doing this, and you're a full-time student.
Yes.
How do you balance all those and the marching band activities, not just the office head?
I use my officers. My officers are wonderful. They are always willing to do anything I ask them. And then if there's anything large that really needs to be taken care of, I'll take care of that along with my assistant heads. So it's mostly my officers that keep me able to be a full-time student and do all that.
I think most of the casual observers to the band don't understand how important students are like yourself and the time you have to give, because there's not enough faculty to do it.
Yeah, and we don't have band parents to take care of the uniforms. In high school, I know we had band moms that would do all the uniforms, check our hair and everything. We don't do that here. We have the specific offices that take care of the specific things that need to be done. We take care of all the uniforms like the band moms would do, and the section leaders actually check each of the bandsmen on game day to make sure that they're good. We have to use our students to be able to make this band run.
That's pretty remarkable. Well, we've covered a lot of information. Is there anything we left out?
Not that I know
Nothing?
of.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you taking time to do this, and I'm sure this will be informative to everybody that goes to PurdueBandFan.com. And Rebecca, you have a nice day.
Hey, you too.
Okay.
Bye, Jim. Thanks.
Bye-bye.